Right, just finish off what I was saying before there. Yeah, so I know that they're getting a load of heat from at the moment, because a lot of it is down to the fact that because it took a while between when they were bought out by Autodesk, the Sky Matter guys, there wasn't released in that time. People got used to ZBrush, even though they might not like it, or they might like it, or whatever. I personally don't see a problem with the program. Excuse me. But you get used to the feel, and they expect a lot of the new guys who just maybe been doing it 6 months or a year expect to go from one program and the next one to feel exactly the same. The brushes, everything, not have to change settings, and it doesn't work like that. Sorry, that's, if you can't change over, sometimes it's down to inefficiency in the way you're modelling. But we have noticed how many people have really, really bad habits in digital sculpting and in modelling and texturing. It's unreal. They're relying on things you never should do, But anyway, that's enough of all that. I'll tell you what I did notice the other day, totally by accident, that on Halloween it is the first anniversary of the Waynecast. Because I might as well keep calling them that, because that's what everybody else would be bloody called them. I actually watched part of the first one last night, and a couple other ones, like the Wayne's Winter Walk one, and it was actually really interesting. It was how I've changed and how life's changed and stuff like that. So I'm trying to think of something really interesting to do for the first anniversary one, if I'm out for a walk tomorrow, I may record some, depending on the weather and stuff, but I'm not quite sure. They're also not too far away from 200 videos uploaded on YouTube, which is not too bad. I actually worked out that you could probably watch all them Waynecasts. It would probably take you nearly a day to do it, or about a day to do it. So by the time I finish the ground up series and the quick start series and some other stuff, you're gonna have then the DVDs. You could actually physically watch me for a week, day and night. Some people call it overexposure. I don't call it making sure that people, get plenty of free training. Obviously, some of it wasn't free, but I've got to make a crust somehow. But yeah, the book is doing very well. It's bear in mind it's had no publicity. It hasn't any of the advanced publicity the other guys had. It's had virtually nothing. I knew that anyway, but I knew it would sell by its content. That was the thing that nobody could take away. So you can take away the publicity, you can take away the front page of Pixelogic's site, you can take away anything you like, but the word will get out. I know it's a good book. It should be after a year. Now, Pixelogic have made it the thread sticky, so people know about it, providing they go to the community section. Somehow I don't think it'll be getting front page of Pixelogic's site, which, let's face it, is a bit uneven, isn't it? It's not right. If you spend a year of your life, it would be nice, no matter what you're doing, for someone to say, look, there's a book out. Well, they won't do that, I don't think. You never know, I might be surprised, but I doubt it. So it's a lot of other things been going on in our life. On Monday we have the 20-week scan, and we find out what sex the baby is, sort of male or female. Now, we invited my mother along, but the way things have worked out, that we've just got to go to the hospital, there'll be nobody to look after Kane, so he's going to come as well, which I think will be quite good. It wasn't initially planned, because the nightmare scenario is he suddenly screams his nut off and gets bored sitting in a hospital. But I think once he gets into the room and sees his little brother and sister moving around, on the monitors, I think it'll be really fantastic to watch. Something that's actually quite important, But yeah, so I'm still recording these videos. I'm on writing another book, which has been on hold for the last week and a half because with all these videos. But I do soon have to get my head seriously down to some work. I want to try and do a couple of thousand words a day, and it should sort of do itself, hopefully, in that time. Halloween's coming up, November the 5th. Actually, November the 5th, that's Monday, isn't it? That's when we've got the scan. That's a very busy week, that one, because on the 20th, it's later on that month, we've got some more stuff. There's about a week where every day we've got to be out. So the 20th, there's a Autodesk thingy on at the Sage in Gateshead that I want to go to. There's no, it's all for architecture and stuff like that, but it covers 3D Max, and with the sort of quick starty things and the ground up stuff from Mudbox, I've sort of got to be there. So if any of the guys from North East there, go and give us a shout, say hello. Just don't swear, throw things, or be nasty to us. I'll be forced to hit you. See what time we've got. It's 5 minutes. Yeah, so it's been a hell of a day. The hole in my mouth is unreal. That's the worst thing about getting a tooth out, right? I don't know if this is like this for everybody else, but whenever I get it, obviously blood squirts out a bit when you first take it out, and it always lands on your tongue, right? Now your tongue is like a sponge, at least mine is, and it just soaks it in, and it takes about a week to get rid of that blood taste, because you can't use a mouthwash for the first 2 or 3 days. You've got to gargle with salt and crap like that, and it just doesn't get rid of the bloody taste. I've got to keep away from all the foods I like. Not happy about that. Not in a bit. But yeah, so keep an eye out for some of the ground up stuff. It started to release them, but the trouble is these are getting so many bloody hits from everywhere on the net. We're having to look at alternative ways of hosting it. So 3D Total are going to host the quick start videos as well. They're also being hosted on CG Arena, so that should spread the load a bit. The ground up ones, for the moment, will be exclusive to the area, which means their bandwidth is getting one hell of a hammer. So they've had to slow down the release a little bit more than they would have done. But they'll have to pick up at some point soon, because it needs to get this stuff out as fast as possible, because it's all been recorded. It's all, the first wave's there. They've got it. Wave 2 should be finished hopefully by the end of this week, middle of next. Once I've done the first couple of waves, I'll leave it a little while, let that sink into people for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe even a month and stuff. See what time it is. Oh, I must be talking really fast. I do apologise. But I've got a really steaming bad head as well. Been up since early this morning. Not good being up early and being at the dentist. Apparently I fell asleep waiting for my dinner tonight and started snoring very loudly. It's weird when you're actually, there's a few days lately I've been asleep on the night time, and I've been that tired, because I don't sleep a lot, but when I do, boy do I sleep, and I've actually woke myself up with my own snoring. How weird's that? When you just catch the end of the sort of noise, it's bizarre, you know what I mean? But I'm rabbiting on. Anyway, watch out for a video that I'll try and upload on the 31st of October. That will be the 1-year anniversary of the Waynecast. One day, when I'm an old man, I might sit down and watch the whole bloody lot and think, what the hell was I talking about? Right, anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.